Welcome to the new course template walkthrough for the Blackboard Learning Management System here at DeSales University. As you can see, Blackboard's taking on a couple of visual differences over the past few months, but that doesn't mean the features you know and love for Blackboard are gone. What this new course template is intended to do is to facilitate content creation and management for instructors and to create a more consistent learning management system for the students to be engaged in. First of all, let's take a look at the Start Here section. As you'll notice, the Start Here section contains several items which we've created here at DEIT to help facilitate content creation for all of the instructors. We have a description about the course template, a file concerning best practices, and contact information for the Distance Education Instructional Technology Department should you require it at any time in creating your course. What we have listed here are several templated items which you may or may not decide to use in the creation of your course. We have a section which explains the Start Here, and this is for students to use on how to get started. As you'll notice, the icon for the Start Here section is blue, which means it would be available for students to view and is set so as default. The rest of the content items, which we've created in this template, are marked as gray icons, which means that they're currently unavailable for students to see. This way, as the instructor, you have more of an option to choose whether or not to use these items. If you choose to use the instructor welcome, or the course overview, or the course bio and contact information, you need to make sure that you enable the viewability for these items for students. Scrolling further down, we see that there's also a section to provide for how the course is going to work. There's a link for the syllabus, which puts students directly to the syllabus page. We've created a general questions discussion forum, an item which points out the fact that the optional Blackboard mobile learn app exists, and then simple instructions for what the student should expect to do next within the course. The Start Here page provides a great jumping off point for students and will help them access some of the other sections of the course more easily. As you can see, the navigation menu has taken a bit of a change, and now that we've looked at the Start Here section, you can see that directly beneath we have announcements, followed by the syllabus, which the syllabus link from the Start Here section connects to, the calendar, and my grades for the students. Directly underneath, set off by itself, the content area has been renamed to weekly units. So let's take a look here next. In the weekly units section, we've created some more instructions for you to follow should you decide to parse out your course corresponding with chronological timely units. If this isn't how you decide to set up your course, you can just as easily set this to course units and then arrange topics and materials as you see fit. So first of all, let's take a look at the sample weekly folder that we've created. Once again, you'll notice that the icon is grayed out and the availability is listed as not available. Should you choose to use this folder and the templated items inside, once again, you'll need to make sure that you set this item as viewable for the students when the time approaches. Directly inside the Sample Weekly folder, we have Best Practices for the Instructors, which goes on to explain each of the templated items that we've placed here in the folder for you to use. Scrolling through the folder, you'll see that we've created a templated item for learning objectives for the week, weekly tasks for the students to set clean expectations, sample live session should you choose to include Blackboard Collaborate in either your online or hybrid settings, a few tips and tricks for integrating multimedia content, a sample discussion board, a sample self-assessment quiz, a sample assignment, sample feedback and reflection, and also a section to include additional resources should the students wish to find any more on the current content. Now, if we return to the weekly units, if you choose to use the sample folder and you like the templated items found within, then what you can do and what we suggest is that you go ahead and format this weekly folder and all of its contents inside for a template for the rest of your course. Once that's done, you can click the chevron to the right, and then you'll have the option to actually copy that folder for as many weeks or course units as you need. However, please take note that in copying the sample folder, if you choose to do so, the quiz, the self-assessments, the assignments, and the feedback and reflection, and the weekly discussions will not be copied. And we've provided several instructions, as you can see here, on how to deal with these issues. Taking another look at the navigation menu, now directly below weekly units, is a standard link for discussion board, Blackboard Collaborate, sending a DSU email, and the More Course Tools link. Located at the very bottom of the navigation menu now is the Technical Help menu selection. This Technical Help menu selection will help facilitate any technical assistance that you or your students might need when accessing the Blackboard Learning Management System. First and foremost, we have the DeSales Help Desk, which is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, accessible at your fingertips. You can reach them by phone, email, live chat, or through online requests. That's just a quick, brief summary of the new course template that we're implementing here at DeSales University. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact DEIT, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and enjoy creating your course.